Hi everyone, I'm back and we're going to start beading this pretty tree right here. Let's see how this goes. I think it's going to be pretty. I had to rethink a few things that wouldn't fit on the tree, so it would make it improportionate. So I'm going to do something else. I was going to put my trademark little leaf right here on the first branch like I usually do. I'm not doing that today. Today I'm going to put this first little crystal on, and I'm not going to do it that way. Okay, let's put the little crystal on and see if this will fit through, and I don't think it will. I have one of those teardrop shape beads. I really thought it would fit. Oh, no, almost. Okay, change of plan there. Not really a change of plan, just maybe I'll try it a little bit different. Put it on that one. I wanted to bend it like this and make it look like a little leaf. I don't think I need the crystal there, but I think I like it there, the little, I don't know. Nope. Let's try again. First one, and I have to not know exactly what it is I want. Okay, let's try it this way. I want it to look like a little leaf hanging, but I don't want to have to go, I can't actually, this is why it won't fit through, so it does have to go along the side of it, and that's okay. Sorry, I sound so horrible. Okay, let's twist this out just a little bit. This noise is driving me crazy. Let me see if I can move those back a little. Okay, so the wire is on the outside, but it looks pretty. I like it. I have a lot of crystals in this container, but before I carry on, I want to show you. Now, we have a longer wire and a shorter wire. Twist with the longer wire so you don't come up short. And for that reason, I'm just going to give it another little twist so that my longer wire is on the top. So like I was saying, I have a lot of clear crystals in there. And I don't plan on using that many, but I just want to have them there, just in case, you know. I have lots of different shades of blue in there as well, and I think I will leave them. I don't know. I'll find out in a minute. Oh, I'm gonna leave them. I do like all the different blues. Okay, so I'm just picking through here. So I'm going to just slide them up a few at a time right there. We have two. I have a crystal and a piece of a bead, a lapis. I just give it another little twist so the lapis isn't on the same side. It doesn't really matter. It'll look good no matter what. I'm not gonna close that yet. Actually, I think I need to put something else in here. I have a lot of branches. How do I do that? Okay. Let's see. Hmm. Okay, that looks good. I'm just going to flip this fan on. Sorry about that. Going from hot to cold constantly. Not feeling my best, that's for sure. I don't want to lose sight of what I was planning to do because I cut these wires so long. I wanted to put lots of little leaves. Fill my space up nice. That came untwisted. Okay. I don't even have to watch the length of my wires yet. It's really long. That's okay. I'd rather have it long. I can always trim it up. I had a little leaf. Now I'm just going to throw a few more twists. And now I'm going to load this up again. And I ended up over here with the Crystal Nair bead, so it's really not going to matter. I think I'll use something with some color. Definitely not that green one. Oh, they're flying all over the place. Okay. Throw a few twists in there. And, well, that just wanted to go there, so we'll leave it. And put a few more twists right there. Nice and tight. I'm going to leave this because I don't know yet what I'm going to do for the outside of the hoop. I had a few things in mind, but that might not work. I don't know yet. But I definitely do like this little teardrop. And this one here is, you can tell, a back branch that has a mind of its own, and I should have done that first. Missed this one. That's okay. We'll get back to it. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I sound so horrible. But I definitely had enough days off here trying to recover. I want to use some of these. I like these. They're beautiful. I'm talking about this flat, really pretty blue. Those are one of the crystals that were given to me. And every time I work on a project, I pull them aside because I like them, and I've not been able to find this. They're blues. I've not found them. I've checked everywhere. Oh, I didn't want that one on that wire. That's okay. I'm still doing it. Oh boy. Okay. I'm really not paying attention to what I have on the wire. I really should. But I've got enough, right? I think we're doing good. Oops. It's okay. We'll keep it like that. It fits in the space. Okay. I think I want to put a little leaf. I like these little blue, they're like almost a sky, I don't want to say a sky blue. It's a baby blue. They're pretty, very pretty. So you slide them up on your wire, your little group of 3 for a leaf. Bring your wire to where the twist is and just support your work. Slide those beads up like that. You can see that. And then just give them a couple of little twists like that. Not too many, you'll break it. That should be good. And anytime you add a little leaf, you need to put a few twists. Because if you don't, it's not going to look good. Okay. I added all the shades of blue from the seed beads because I didn't want it all real just dark. I tried to like balance it out a little bit. Oh, I think it's okay. Although, is it? No, we'll leave it like this. And just get as close as you can. Slide those beads down and give it a couple of really good twists because it'll come undone like mine already did. Like that. That's not going to come undone. And then untangle the twists from the bottom. We're almost done with one section. And this is how it's looking. I definitely think they're pretty colors. Okay, let's see what we're going to do here. I think that works. Like that. Okay. going to, can always add on later. I'm not cutting yet because I'm not sure what the placement is going to be of this tree yet. Usually I have an idea, and I do a little bit, not enough yet. Okay, so this is the last branch on this section. There's 4 on each section. So I'm going to go like that. And the first thing I'm going to do, because it's the last, the first and the last always needs a little leaf. I just put that one there. I really wanted to add more than that because these wires are so long. Somehow, I didn't. I wish I did. Like right here. I think I'll go back and carefully untwist that. I definitely would like to have fill-in spaces. I have the room and I have the wire, so you can do that. You can untwist it gently because you don't want to like keep rubbing on it and break it. So I'm gonna have to pay a little bit more attention. I want to grab 2 more of these blue. They don't have to be the same color, but for now, that's what I like that. I like the way that's looking. Okay, my little set of 3. That definitely needed a little leaf right there, I can tell. And just slide them up like that. Bring the wire over there. Ordinarily you have to look for twist with the longest wire, but because these are so long, I really thought I'd be using a lot of big beads on crystals, but I haven't. I don't know. That's okay. I still like the colors. When I come back and put my little twists on the branches and the little leaves, these will curl, and that's on the same side. We're going to make it go that way. And then we'll turn this one probably down a little bit. I wish I didn't do the same color. That's alright. It'll still look beautiful. Like I know every bead in there has a hole because I picked them all up with a wire. Just push them down as far as you can and just secure them while you make a few twists like that. One more. I like it. And now, I just can't believe I have all this extra wire. Those are not going into a scrap box, I can tell you that for sure. Okay. Actually, I think I'm going to throw a few more twists in that. You'll learn, not learn, you'll get a feel for your tree as you bead. But I can just tell that wasn't quite long enough, and especially with that there. But I'm going to bend that down anyway, which is fine. And right here, I want to put a little clear crystal, like that one, and a teardrop. Like that, like I did here. I like that look. Even though the wire is on the side, it's still, I think it still looks nice. And I don't want to bend it. I really don't need that little crystal, but I just feel like that flat edge against the wire right here, it won't look too good. So I'm just going to leave it the way that I have already started doing it. I think it'll just show a flat edge, whereas the bicone softens it up a little, just a little. I made it a little too short. Okay. No, I think I didn't leave the bicone. Okay. Let's take that back. I thought I had put a little bicone before this teardrop shape for a leaf, and then I think I took it off. I don't even know. Okay, let's bring this up. Not that much. Have to leave a space. Let's try that. That works. Hopefully it'll fill it in right there. Maybe. We'll see. But I'm going to definitely do this. Check these and placement for to get rid of the ends because they're poking I'm poking myself. I'm standing in front of this workspace. So. Right now I'm just loading up the wires. Actually, I would like to put a little leaf right there because it's the last branch on this section right here. So I have the space for it, I think. I will put, let's see. Okay, whoops, I had two of you next to each other. I'm just dropping them. It's okay. There we go. They don't have to be the same, but you know what? They were there, right? Okay. So I'm going to slide them up so I can bring this wire and bring it right here. Right there where I'm going to twist and make a little leaf. And I'm going to just, because I already I put the beads on, slide them up and put a few more little twists right there. And now I'm going to put some beads on this side. I know I don't need that. Oh, I don't think I need that many, but we'll see. I just like to let whatever slides down and fit, just let it go. I'm not going to try and force it. That's why I say, like, oh, the tree will let you know the placement of your beads when you're doing little sets and twisting, because they just fit. And this one is a little odd. I have that's too big to go next to it. So I'm going to take that one off and put a small one. It just didn't fit with this big blue one. If you can see, look, it just fits better like that. So I'm going to slide them out, hang on to them, throw a few twists right there, like that. Wow, way too long. Don't worry, that wire will not go to, it won't be wasted. I can't afford to waste wire. I'll use it for something. Bringing things together. A nest. I'll find something to do with it. Okay, so for those of you who are new, hi. This is the way I end a row. I'll show you why. I like to take my wire, bring it to the hoop all the way. I like to pass it under and go over. I usually do it twice, but because I have two, there's already 4 wires there. So, no, I'm going to do it the way I always do it. It's okay. Now usually there's only 2 wires, but because I'm using 2 instead of 1 on a branch, but that's alright. I'll still keep it. And then I like to bring it across and then under and over. I'll show you why I do that in a minute. So again, I like to take my wires like this, bring it to the hoop. That doesn't make it, so I have a choice. I'm gonna add some more beads right there because I don't really want to pull it, and I don't want just a piece of wire on there. I want to at least attempt to keep a bead or a crystal or something at the top. Doesn't have to be big. Let's see. I think I'll just fill the space a little bit better. Just those 2 little. Okay. See, now that's a little bit better. I don't have a twisted wire up against the top of that. So I'm going to bring it down and bring it up. Give it a little tug over. Go down, bring it up, cross it over. By that, what I mean, normally there's only 1 wire, depending on your twisting. It has to go in between this hoop and those beads. Okay, so then you give it a tug. It just looks neat. I'll show you why I do it. I have 2 more left for this section. And we need something here. So I'm thinking we need something clear, maybe. I think this one would be pretty there. And this one, it's one of those flat crystals that I love. And then hold on to your work, a little twist like that, and now you bring it to your hoop. See how nice it looks? It looks so much neater than having just a blank twist of wire there, for my preference. Bring it up and over, bring it up again, cross over the neck of those 2, well, there's 4 wires, but I say 2 because I'm twisting with 2, and give it a tug. Now, if you could see that, when I pulled it, it tightens it right up in between the hoop and those 2 crystals, and it gives it a nice finished look. One more and I'll show you why I do it that way. Let's see. That's just for the new people. There is a method, and normally they're not this long. So I think that we need, what do we need there? I think we'll use that. I'm thinking, I would like this one. Thank you. And now, something dark. I think this might be too big. My wire is too long. Okay. Slide them down like that. And twist the work. I just looked up over to make sure I'm in the middle here, and I see my hands look different. So I don't know what I did. I hope you can, it looks like you can still see. It looks better. When you're so close, my hands are a mess. And I'm very self-conscious of them. I have a lot of scars from surgery and whatnot. And dry skin. Yeah, my hands look better. Before I think it was 0.5, and now this looks like it's 1. And that's like distance from my hands. Okay, now that we finished this section, I'm gonna show you what I do and why. I like these colors a lot. Okay, so I will need my wire cutters, and I use tweezers. The reason I do it like that is because we're gonna come back later. Probably might even do a little bit now. I twist on the branches and it tightens them up. And I like to do a lot of tightening. And then sometimes I work on my trunk. If it is not wrapped around like this for me, they can pull off the hoop. Or they won't be as tight as I would like them to be. I'll show you. These branches, they're not going anywhere. Once I cut these wires and I tighten up, no matter how much I twist, they might move a bit, but mostly my everything here is not so loose like this. I don't like it like that. I don't like droopy. I want it nice and taut. I think it looks better, just from my own preference. Next, I like to take my flat tweezers, poke this little wire down. Well, there's 2. Usually, sometimes there's only 1. I like to press on it. I have to work on top of it. And oh, I still feel it. I like this little wire to wrap around the neck right there. I don't want it on my hoop because I don't like the way it feels or the way it looks. Again, that's just my preference. I like it. I only like a little bit of wire on my hoop because I lace, and I will also show you that as well. That's for everyone who's new. So you can see that I'm just pressing on those little wires, and then I'm going to come in with the pointy ones and just make sure that, because that won't fit right like this one will, give it a little squeeze, and I can see the little wire right there, but I can't feel it. It's not scratchy. That's what I'm looking for. And we'll do it again right here, like this. I could have cut those a little bit shorter, but that's okay. I can push these ones down. Okay, now I'm going to turn it so I can show you. You don't see, like right here, the wires, okay? Right here, nice and smooth. Right here, if you can see, right here, these 2 little wires, they would catch my skin or a curtain, and I don't like it. So I see a little wire right there. That's why I come in with my tweezers and I go like this. And this one here needs to get pushed down. One went, I think, there. Try and come up from behind. And there we go. Okay, so now we've finished the first section of our tree. And it looks like that. I like it. I like the colors. And now that I know where my tree is going to sit, I'm supposed to wait until I'm all done, but I can't. I have to show you. Plus I do it anyway. I like to tighten everything up. So anytime you're going to tighten something, just support your work so you don't snap anything. And when I tighten, this will no longer be like this. See how floppy that is? Like that? Well, that's going to go away. My finger is right behind it. I'm going to hold it and give it a little twist. See? Like that. You can even go up here if you want to. Little twist. Nothing major yet. We can come down to here and give, oops, that a twist. I'm going to go to all these major branches. You can see what I'm trying to accomplish here without blinding you. And let's show you like this. See this little wire? I think I like it better with the 5. The closeness. Okay, let me just find something to hold on to and bring it up closer. Right here, I'm going to put this needle nose right in there and give that a little twist. Everything gets a twist. And then it gets twisted again later probably. Even these little ones, it'll help define the shape of your tree and tighten it right up for you. So now it's not as saggy. And we're still not done. I'll come back later on and give everything another little tweak like that. Okay, I don't want to waste too much time right here because I want to move along. My videos get long because I talk a lot. That's probably why I'm sick and I have laryngitis. Okay, let's get on to our next section. And I think we're going to add a teardrop right here because I have one there. Once I open all this up, you'll be able to see these little little leaves. Okay, so now let's slide that up. Bring this wire. Hold on to your bead right up to where that twist ends right there. And give it a little twist. This does have a wire shown, but you really can't see it. I put on the inside. I just like the shape of that little bead. I like it. And now I'm going to hold on to that little bead right here at that point. If I didn't have these so long, you always twist with the longest wire so you don't come up short. That's not going to happen today. Okay, so that's how this is going to go. This is going to fill that little space right there. And I'm going to give it a few more twists. I don't want to have interference with that little leaf. So I'm just going to keep going. 2 more. There we go. I would like to put something dark. Nice piece of lapis there. Something light. Trying to go small, big, small, and it's just, I'm not paying that close attention. I usually it's whatever falls on my wire. Usually I have to chase beads around. and just let them slide. And that's big, so I'm going to put a small something, a little crystal. And a bead. Okay, let's see what we have. I try to alternate, but you never know how they're going to fall. Ideally, I could just leave it like that. I don't like the way that looks. So I'm going to slide that down as well. Not loving that either. That looks better. Can you see now? There's quite a few. It's okay. They fit. And twist that out a couple of times like that. Untangle. Right here, I'm going to take this one off. And I think I'm going to make a little leaf. I'm going to use these dark, I don't know if you can see that. It's really dark, but it's pretty. I like the contrast. There. Look at that. Okay. That one ran away. And another jumper. Okay. Let's make them 3 together. And hold on to them while you move that out of the way. Take this wire, bring it up, support your work, and hold on to the wire and give it a few little twists like that. And then you have your little leaf. And that should fit nicely right there. You give it a little bend on the stem. Now we're going to add some more beads and little pretty things. See what I have here. Okay. And dark blue. I might have too many. If I do, I'll just slide them off. Sometimes I get them accurate. Right now I know they're not. Or maybe. Maybe. Okay. Those two fit nicely together, so they can stay. Give it a couple of twists. And I think these, yeah, it's small, but they fit really nicely together. Add a few twists, and I think right there will do it, which is fine. I only have one little one off. Ooh, these wires are way too long, guys. I may have to go and clip them up a little bit. Okay, let's see. Perfect. Yep, it's really nice. I like it. Okay, so we're going to bring it, to the hoop, bring it up and over, and get them up, and I'm always holding this, if you notice. I always say support your work. You don't want it to be doing this because then it weakens right here. So if you hold it here, it's not going to move. I've broken things down here because I'm not supporting my work up there. Trust me, it's awful when you have to try and fix a whole section. It's doable, but it's not pleasant. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now because this is not okay. Nope, it's not working for me, guys. Some of this has to go. It's just dangerous. I can't afford my hands to be all scratched up. That wouldn't be good. Okay, let's get rid of this wire. Sorry, I can't work with the wire all over the place. Usually when I cut it, I put it over here, but okay. So now we're just gonna move on. This tree is gonna take a bit. We may get halfway through this, and then I'll drop another bead here. Trim all these up, and we'll do some more tomorrow, maybe. We have a nice big space right here, so I'm thinking I'm gonna make another leaf, but I think we'll use these dark blue mirrored seed beads. You know, guys, I was never really a fan of the seed beads. I am now, for a few reasons. They're very reflective. I like the size, and I like the mirrored beads because, I don't know, I just do. It's my preference. I like them all. I like that I can see them. I can pick them up pretty easy, but I like the crystals. Okay. There's too much wire right there, so I'll give it another twist, tighten that up. There. That works for me. Now, see how there's a long one and a short one? You always start with the long one and twist with it. I did cut these, so I'm going to do that. Okay, here we go. And that will fit. Once I give it a little, you know, little one of those. I think we're going to start. Oh, I'm so sorry for the sniffles and the voice. I'm just going to load up this wire. We'll see whatever, how they line up. Okay. Now, that's an odd shape. Is that gonna just dangle? Yeah, I don't like it. It's just gonna swing around. I can't. I'm sorry, guys. If I leave it there, you know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get it all twisted out and say I don't like it. And then I'll go back and I'll change it. That's not a good thing. But I'll do that, and I know I will. I'm not gonna do that today. I love the color of that. The deep royal blue. The same with the seed beads. They just look so pretty together. Okay, those fit pretty good. You gather them up and give it a twist like that. Doing good here. They look good together too. You okay, baby? I'm talking to my cat. Sorry, guys. She was sitting in the, we have like these kitty, it has like a heated pad on it, window seat, and she's really big. She's a big girl. And thank goodness my husband was standing right there because she gets on the edge. And she did that, and she rolled, and she would have, there's like a little staircase that leads up to it. She would have fallen, and that would have been the end of, that would have been it. So she had a little stumble, but not a fall. And then she came back in the room, and I figured, okay, I'm going to come in here and stay with her. So if you hear her, she's okay. She often wonders why I talk to myself. She gives me that look like, really? Okay, I think this should be a good fit for that. And give this a few little twists like this. This looks kind of long. Oh, it fits. It is a little bit long, but I like it that way. I'm going to tighten up all this, and when I tighten this, this will tighten up as well. I hope. Let's see. And bring it up. And I'm going to bring this down. And bring it under, up, and over. See, that's why I'm kind of glad that they're long, because when they're short, I gotta use pliers. I don't like to have to use the pliers to pull the wire. Okay, I have to see if this is enough. Oops. This one here's long. Oh yeah, that one little bend tightened that right up. I'm gonna do it again right here. Give it one of those little twists. I'm gonna do another one right there. Also, right there. I'm just getting in there. While I'm here, I'm gonna twist them. Not that way. That works. Okay. And this is how we're looking. I like that. I like it a lot. I think it's pretty. I cut it way too long. I was planning on putting a lot more little leaves than I have. I have a few. And then the little teardrops. It's okay. It's going to be crowded anyway. It's a big hoop. Now, on to another section. I'm not going to cut that yet. No, we have two more for this section, and I think I might call it a day for today. I'm really feeling it. It's been a while since I felt the sun. It's not nice. I think I'm gonna start with this one. Maybe I'm gonna make a little leaf. How about if we put 3 little clear 4mm bicones right there. 3. And slide them down. We got this big space right here to fill. Could have done them with the dark ones, but it's okay. I'll bend that over like that. If you can see that. And yeah, I'm not liking the distance. I like the distance between me. Usually it's like this, and you can see better, I think. But for some reason, I had to go back into settings on this phone and then reset it because it was giving me a timer. I'm sorry, 20 minutes does nothing for me. I can't get anything done, so I reset it, and then I didn't go back and do that. So, okay, I'm gonna do these two, and then I'm just gonna have to call it a day for today, guys. I apologize. I really wanted to have more done. I got off to a late start, and I'm really not feeling well. I've been taking Advil cold and sinus, and I love that stuff. It really helps for 4 hours, and then I can't breathe. So I'm getting close to that 4 hours. I might have to call it a day when I start getting winded. Let's see. No. Maybe. That works. I want something big right there. I could put a little leaf, but I think I might do that up here. I don't know yet. But I want something big right here, I think. Yeah. And then we'll put something small. I like that piece of lapis is pretty. Put this color. Something clear. I'm not really paying attention to what I'm putting on here. I'm just trying to make it so that they fit nicely together. Ordinarily I would not leave that, but I can get it tight enough right there so that I can keep it. I have to do that one more time. Okay. Get right up there and as close as you can to these two beads. And hold on to them and give it a few little twists. This should be the last. Nope. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I'll tell you in a minute. Let's see how this will work, if that'll do it. I don't think it will. So I'm going to add. That's too big. Okay. Okay, let's see. Excuse me, guys. That reaches it nicely. And bring it up. Give it a tug. Over, up, go across, tuck it under. Always hold on right there so that it doesn't loosen up or break the wire down there. Look, now that I've cut it, it's so much easier to work with. Okay, and that is pretty tight. So if I didn't wrap it 2 times over here, when I go like this, it would pull it, and where you cut it would slide up on your hoop. It does for me anyway. And then you get caught up. I get caught up on it. Seeing you, it just, that's why I do it the way that I do it, because I pull so tight. And it can't come on loose here. And as long as you're careful, you won't break your wire. And if you do, you fix it. I'll show you how next time I break a wire. Okay, guys, let's see what I can do with this little one. And I think we're going to call it a day. We have some big spaces, but you know what? I don't know yet. It might be okay. I don't want to overcrowd it, but I think that the colors alone, I mean, I could come in later and add if I want to right here, because I still have this. I could put like a little leaf there. I don't know, we'll see. But for today, we're going to call this a day. And as a look at the pretty blues, I just like it. Alright, my friends, I will see you tomorrow, and we'll try to get a little bit more done, maybe the rest of this tree done. Bye, guys.